Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sergio Maravella Martinez. At the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. He stands 5'8" tall, and his southpaw stance should cause a lot of problems. And up against him, it's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. They call him... It's the Mexican monster, David.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I love this place.
All right.
The atmosphere is usually second.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And he scores with the counter. Nope, that jab not going to score. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like he turned. Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with the left hook. Nice counter. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter punching. Nice counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Martinez in that last round. From this, there's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. That big hook doesn't land. Punch, counter punch. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round.
Don't worry about that.
And there's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. There's There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, we know.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go in the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? He just misses with that jab. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. After what we saw, and there's the bell to start round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
stamina is off the charts. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Well done with that counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And it's survival time. Down goes Benavidez. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expect.